This video tutorial will go over how to use the Planswift interface. Planswift must first be open before you can start your takeoff. You can either open Planswift manually, or you can right-click in the Takeoff tab and select to open Planswift. Before you begin your takeoff, you need to open the blueprint that you'll be taking off. Planswift allows you to import multiple blueprints. You can have a blueprint for home runs, for lighting, for receptacles, branch circuits, whatever the case is. You can also zoom in on the prints so that you can see them better. Just click the plus symbol and that will zoom in. Once you get it to a size that you want, you can use the scroll bars to center the area that you wish to view. You also want to make sure that you're viewing the takeoff summary. I have it shown here on the right hand side. Typically by default it's over on the left side, but I like to have it on the right hand side so I can see my blueprints as well as my takeoff summary. You can right click and choose to dock it on the right side or on the left side. The takeoff summary will display the assemblies that you've taken off. After you've opened the blueprint, you've zoomed in, make sure that you're seeing the takeoff summary, just go ahead and switch back to your TurboBid view. Now you can also minimize the left-hand section so you can see more of your print just by clicking on the arrows. That also then allows you to expand your takeoff summary if you wish, so you can see more of the descriptions for your assemblies. Now we need to select the cell that we want to take off. In this case here, we'll take off the single pole toggle switch in the conference room. So left click into the cell and then right click and select Planswift, and you can choose either to count an assembly, you can do a count, add, or subtract, or you can do a linear measurement, add or subtract. The adds will enter a positive number and the subtracts will enter a negative number. We'll do a count add, and that takes us to the Planswift view. The property window for the assembly will pop up, and it will show you the color that will be used for the highlight, for the takeoff. You can hit OK. Now you'll see in our takeoff summary the estimate name has been entered. Beneath that, the tab name, the column heading name, conference room, and then the assembly is in the conference room. So all you want to do then is simply click on the symbol for the assembly that you have selected, and we've selected the single pole toggle switch in the conference room. So here's our conference room, here's our toggle switch symbol. Just simply click on it. That's the only switch in that room. So then you can either right click and hit stop, or you can hit the escape key on your keyboard. And you'll see it takes you right back to your takeoff tab and it enters in the quantity. We can continue our takeoff by going to the next assembly. So we'll stay in the conference room. We'll left click on the one gang box. We'll right click and we'll do count add as well. Now another feature here, you don't have to use the highlight. You can use a symbol if you wish. Right here in this cell there is a drop down. You just can't see it, but if we click in here, then you can see that we do have different symbols that you can choose from. All different types. So rather than the highlight, it would imprint on your screen the symbol that's chosen. You would use these for adding symbols to the print where they're missing. So you can use these for value engineering. If you don't like using the highlight symbol, I've included a takeoff slash that you can use as well. So we can choose that. Also, if you click on form it changes the form, and it has the symbol type drop down showing, so you can use this if it's easier. So we'll hit OK, and we want to take off our box, so we'll just click here, and there's our slash symbol, and I will hit the escape key. Then you can continue to take off your receptacles. So the same principle, count, add. We'll just use a highlight on this one here. We'll click OK, and just click on all of the receptacles. Very, very simple. And we'll hit escape. I want to leave one of them that we did not take off. So you see here's our quantity. Now if we change to the Planswift view, see we have 7. And if you wish to continue a count, just click on the assembly, and you can go to, we need to be in home, click on the assembly, and then up here is a digitizer record. You can click on that, and you see we have a red button signifying that we're in record mode, and we'll be able to continue from where this left off. So we left off at 7, and then if we click here, then we're at 8. So that's how you would continue a count. Okay. Now you can also do linear measurements for your home runs, or any linear measurement that you wish to do. That can be for low voltage, fire alarms, home runs. So let's go into the office. We'll right click, Planswift, linear measurement, add. You can't see the whole screen, but this is linear measurement, add. We'll click on this, and then you can just simply do a linear measurement. I'll just start here. Let's say our panel's here, and we want to run up here, and then we're going to square off. So you just click where you want to change, and then go up to where you wish to be. And we can even come back a little bit for the walls if you wish. So you can say maybe 8 feet on each side, so let's do 16 feet just coming back. Okay, then we'll hit escape, and that will enter in your linear measurements. Now I want to point out too, in the Planswift view, notice in the takeoff summary it does list the column headings, so we can see what we took off in our conference room, we can see what we took off in the office. It will also list your other tabs as well as any option tabs. Alright, let's take a look at value engineering. So if we went to our second tab, which is our value engineering tab, we can say that we're going to add some receptacles in the office. So we'll simply left click in the office for the 20 amp duplex receptacles, right click, we can do a count add, and we can choose to view our symbols. We can go to our receptacle symbols, duplex receptacle, hit OK. Now wherever we click is going to add that symbol as well as do the count. So we'll just add one here. You see it's added it. Take off tab 2. If we click here, office, you can see that it's added the duplex receptacle as well as the symbol. We'll hit escape, and it adds it in here. We can also do negative numbers as well. So let's go to our conference room. Let's right click Planswift. Let's do a count subtract, and I'm going to choose a delete symbol. I'll hit OK, and let's just say that we're going to delete a couple of these receptacles. So we would simply click on that one, and let's say we'll delete 2, and we'll click on this one. So that's 2. We'll hit escape, and you can see that it gives you a negative quantity. So using the symbols, you can value engineer. You can do a design build. If you have a print without symbols, you can actually add your symbols. Okay, and once again, just to show the takeoff summary, you can see here's our takeoff tab 2. The office column, we added the 1 receptacle. The conference room, we deleted 2 receptacles. If you have any questions on these, please let us know. If you have questions with Planswift, you can also contact Planswift, and they would be more than happy to spend whatever time going over their application with you as well. So we really hope that you enjoy this combination, TurboBid Planswift. I think it's really a great addition to TurboBid. I think it will save you a lot of time as well as a lot of money. Thank you.